What up, everybody? This your boy Black Magus. I need to wipe my dashboard off. In fact, I'm gonna do that after I finish recording. You see the dust right there? Yo, that's nasty. Anyway, what's going on, people? Sitting here, of course, waiting for work. You can barely see out the window, of course, because it's raining. So apologies, but it's a wet, rainy Friday, April 27th, 2018. And just wanted to talk to you guys about, I guess, not necessarily hero worship, but I don't know, the way we idolize people. Maybe it is hero worship in a way. And the way we stand behind certain people. We've had an interesting week, especially in the African American community, of people who have been revered, taking some steps down a bit. Kanye West, of course, his big whole deal with Trump and how he went off. Of course, we all know Kanye's about to come out with a new album, so of course Kanye's got to trip and act stupid and be a fucking idiot. Right about now, that's just his MO when he comes out with a new album. But a lot of people are upset about his comments about Trump and about Obama. The positive stuff about Trump, the negative stuff about Obama, and his weird support for Cheeto Man. Hey, and then Chance the Rapper, he hurt my heart when he came out to defend that dude. Like, God damn it, Chance. Chill your fucking ass down. Like, chill out. And don't step into this arena. But Chance, you stepped into the arena. What the fuck is wrong with you? Should just let Kanye be Kanye and just, like, let it pass. Like it always does. He just needs y'all attention, and he needs y'all to love him for his album and all that. But more importantly, I do believe that he, like, really does believe that shit that he's saying. This man is crazy. He's always been, like, teetering on the edge. And I've said it for years. Ever since his mom died, this man has just been doing, like, a deep, dark spiral in his life. His life has really became really fucked up over the years mentally, I think. But then you had Bill Cosby, who was convicted of the 3 counts of, I forget exactly what the counts are, but basically of drugging and raping women. Pretty much is, he was sticking those pills in the pudding pops, and they were eating the pudding pops, and then they would pass out, and then Bill would have his way with them. I say pudding pops, but it was drinks, I think, mostly. Could have been pudding pops, though. Could you imagine somebody spiking your goddamn Jello just to get you, just to fuck you? That's some fucked up shit to do right there. Anyway, I'm rambling. But, you got a lot of people who are, like, upset, mad, getting emotionally, like, torn apart by this stuff. And it's like, I always find it funny now, as I get older, how much we invest ourselves in these celebrities and notable figures, and how we just fall apart when someone who we truly love gets called out for something, or actually gets caught in doing something, and how we want to do this, like, well, either we do this, like, wholesale abandonment, or we do this rush to, like, call up arms and defend them and things like that. And the Starbucks thing was another issue, of course, in the Black community, where everybody just wanted to, like, destroy Starbucks for this one white lady who I apologize to, because in the Reason We're Born podcast, plug, we kept saying dude, and we didn't realize it was a woman, so apologies for the error. But at the same time, it's like, can we, like, not go too far to the edge either way with this? It's like, okay, now with me, I will call myself a, like, weird, kind of a weird person in this regard, is that as I find myself getting older, I have less, like, idol worship for people who are celebrities or aren't doing things that affect society in a significant way. Like, sure, entertainers do their part to make people happy, to entertain them, of course, and things like that. But it's just like, I'd rather idolize, the president of Korea for the work he's done, of president of South Korea for the work he's done to try to unify his country and like, bring families back together, stuff like that. That's admirable. I admire that dude in the Waffle House who fucking risked his life and knocked the gun out of the killer who he killed 4 people, but he could have murdered that whole entire fucking Waffle House had that dude not acted. But that dude, he did what he, felt was right, risk his life as hero. And not only that, I idolize him because afterwards he set up his own GoFundMe page for money for the victims of the family so they could pay for their funerals and stuff like that and have some money, for their expenses and all that. And that sparked like this whole legion of people to get their own GoFundMes and start their own campaigns to help these families out who lost their loved ones in that shooting. Like, yo, that's some admirable shit. Bill Cosby, yes, Bill Cosby's done some great things in his life, but it's just weird how we jump on celebrities and tend not to idolize them for that stuff, like the charity and stuff that Bill Cosby. But we love him because of the Cosby Show and Fat Albert and all the Jell-O commercials, blah blah blah. And so because of that, we decide like we just wholesale. No, we got to defend Bill. I still ride or die with him. It's like no. Or a better example would be Kanye, who, yeah, I'm sure Kanye's done some charitable things in his life, but at the same time, Kanye's biggest claim to fame is he makes beats, he spits rhymes, and he says crazy shit. Yet there are people who are rushing to the gates to defend him, and there's people also who are just so distraught over the fact that he would make the decisions that he made that they're just like, fuck Kanye, ban Kanye, don't buy his album. He needs to go to hell. He's no longer black. Blah 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 blah. It's like, whoa. Maybe if we didn't hold these people up in this regard to begin with, we don't have to worry about it. Like, and again, I'm a weird person because I tend to like kind of make sure I draw myself a little bit more away from that the older I get. And plus, there's some of the people and the things that we're talking about, like Cosby and Kanye, I'm not really like all wholesale fans. Like, I can't think of anybody who I would honestly just fall to pieces on if I heard they did something like really, really bad or something that I like totally didn't agree with anymore. Because, like I said, I just started to remove myself from that equation. That equation is very, very toxic and it can be emotionally painful, I'm sure, to a lot of people who put that investment. It's like, there are a lot of other things to invest in, loved ones, causes, than how we invest ourselves into this, like, these celebrities. The Beehive type thing mentality where everybody's trying to say Beyonce is the greatest performer alive. No, she's not, probably, but hey, that's your opinion. You love Beyonce. And if you say no, like I just did, you'll get fucking slapped and shit like that. And it's like, yo, calm the fuck down. You think that, but not everybody's supposed to think that. And no, not everybody who don't think that Beyonce is the greatest in the world has a problem. You have a problem for actually, like, feeling the need to be hostile to people who don't agree with you. Like, that's the thing. We get so up and armed and raged by this stuff. We need to just tone it down, simmer down, relax, people, and think it through clearly. Because there's a lot of things. Like, I don't watch Cosby Show. If the Cosby Show came on, I don't think I'm gonna like be a whole disgusted and just can never touch anything that Bill Cosby happened to be in again. And maybe that's due in part to the fact that, again, I've removed myself from the idol worship aspect when it comes to him. So it's like I can separate what's on film from the person, so to speak. Some things I can't, like, I found myself just not being able to listen to R. Kelly music. When I do feel uncomfortable because, yeah, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like where the moral line and where the, like the level, because that whole fucking kids and keeping women as concubine shit with R. Kelly, like, I guess that's just so distasteful to me that brings that, not a huge R. Like, if I'm in a place and they play R. Kelly, I'm not gonna go, oh my God, why are they playing this? Or anything like that. But I'm not gonna actively seek out R. Kelly stuff. Just like I'm not gonna actively seek out Bill Cosby stuff, and I don't actively seek out Kanye stuff. So it's like if I am disdained by someone, I just don't, you know. I try to not to put myself in the position. Let's just like just there and I'm there. It's like I'm not gonna trip, but just don't bother with it. It's like, okay, I'm not a fan no more. Boom, and leave it at that. I don't feel the need to make sure everybody in the world knows it and feels my anger and pain. And maybe that's where I'm getting at, because I feel like people feel like they need to rush to the gates again to defend or attack something that they put idol worship into. So I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't do as many YouTube videos anymore, because doing the gaming thing and listening to the gaming opinions that's turned me off like that. Yeah, but hey, that's just me. I've rambled on for about 12 minutes waiting to go to work. So anyway, just curious, like how you guys feel about the whole situation with Bill Cosby, Kanye, and things like that, and idol worship. So as always, feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you think, and I'll hit you later. This your boy Black making some out. Deuces.